Before this video starts, I wanted to inform every single last viewer of this video that I have started a GoFundMe for the Inoue Fulton fight. I'm trying to go to Japan and raise some money and get you guys great content out there in Japan. And I'm going to try to be out there for at least a month. And I'm going to need you guys' help to get you guys that great content and make this thing happen. So if you're interested in helping me with that, the GoFundMe link will be down below in the description and in the pinned comments. So help me out and help me help you help True School Sports get to the land of the rising sun for Inoue Fulton. It is the road to Japan. So yeah, help me out with that and enjoy the video.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, I haven't had a chance to comment on this for myself, but this is that video right here. This is that video, ladies and gentlemen. So I was very excited about Adrien Broner versus Hank Lundy, and now the fight's not happening. I forgot why. Someone tell me in the comments, but I can't remember why right now. So Hank Lundy's not fighting Broner anymore. They had to go find another opponent, and the guy they've picked is an interesting opponent selection. And the guy they're fighting next, they being Broner, is none other than North Carolina's very own Michael Williams Jr. Now, fun fact about Michael Williams Jr. and your boy BT. Although I did grow up in South Florida most of my life, I was born, I moved to South Florida when I was like 2 years old. My dad, like super young, but grew up here pretty much my entire life. But the city that I was born in just so happens to be the same city that Michael Williams Jr. is from, and that is Fayetteville, North Carolina. My dad was on the Army base out there in Fort Bragg. So for those of you who know, Fort Bragg, 82nd Airborne, you know, Fayetteville, stand up. But now he's from North Carolina. He's a North Carolina fighter, and he's getting the opportunity of a lifetime, Michael Williams Jr. And I'm excited. I'm excited for him. You know, I don't know him personally. You know, the only time I really ever paid any real attention to him was when he fought John Bowser, and we know how that went. He got destroyed. But I've always seen his dad on Facebook, because apparently I'm friends with his dad on Facebook, or I was. I don't know if I still am now, but I was at one point. And I remember, like, even as far as like 4 or 5, 6 years ago, I used to always see his dad talking on Facebook about his son and gassing his son up. So when I first heard that this was the fight, I thought to myself, wow. There's not many fights I would say Adrien Broner would be a heavy favorite in right now, considering his condition or lack thereof. There's not many fights or fighters I would say are cherry picks for Adrien Broner. But when this fight was first announced, that's what I thought. This is a straight cherry pick for Adrien Broner. You know, because Michael Williams Jr., he's young, right? He's 23 years old. He's tall, right? He's tall, long, young. But man, when you go and you look at that resume of his, and I hate to bring it up, but it's just the truth. Like, when you look at that resume, I mean, you go look at the resume. The only guy he's really ever fought in his career with a winning record, apart from Broner, who he's about to fight, was John Bowser, and he got knocked the fuck out. Michael Williams Jr. has never, literally, I'm looking at, okay, that's not true. Excluding one guy he fought in 2020. He fought one guy in 2020 who was 6-3, Thomas Miller. Excluding that fight right there, he's never defeated more than one fighter with a winning record. He's 1-1 in his boxing career against fighters with winning records. So, of course, you have to question Michael Williams Jr. You should question Michael Williams Jr. because he's beating a bunch of stiffs and no-hopers, and the one time he fought anybody who was good or notable, he got destroyed, knocked out, dropped 5 times, beaten from pillar to post. Now, I'm not, like, a loss isn't a death sentence in boxing. I'm not one of those people. I give fighters chances to prove themselves, you know? And he's got a chance to prove himself come February 25th against Adrien Broner. But, you know, I did have a chance to go watch Michael Williams Jr.'s interview with Kind of Local Sports TV. So shout out to Kind of Local Sports, because he did some great work in interviewing Michael Williams Jr. and his dad. And they kind of spoke about that John Bowser fight and what happened. You know, like, first of all, he's a tall kid. He's 6'1". So being 6'1" and as lanky as he is, cutting all the way down to 140 is going to be damn near impossible. You know, damn near impossible. And by the way, I'm wrong. I'm actually wrong. He fought 2 guys with winning records. He fought Thomas Miller in 2020, and Diego Vicente Perez in 2021. So he's actually 2-1 against fighters with winning records. But anyway, I digress. It was a sharp weight cut for the John Bowser fight, right? It was a sharp weight cut for the John Bowser fight, and they had, you know, he felt weak as hell on the night, and he looked weak as hell when he fought against John Bowser. He looked weak as hell, no doubt about it. But he's got a second chance, and you know, I love shit like this in boxing. I love it because here we have a guy, Michael Williams Jr., who really on paper, nothing on earth tells us that he's going to beat Adrien Broner at all. But he's fighting at a weight class that's, you know, healthier for him to make the weight at. He's going to more likely feel stronger. He's younger than Broner. He's taller than Broner. He's younger than Broner, taller than Broner, and longer than Broner. He has some stylistic advantages if he can use them and exploit them on the night. Broner doesn't really like to throw punches. So if Michael Williams Jr. can control the pace of the fight, he can make Adrien Broner put his hands in his pocket. So I love this type of shit in boxing, ladies and gentlemen, because today's nobodies are tomorrow's somebodies. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, tomorrow's somebodies are today's nobodies. And this is what it could be with Michael Williams Jr. So I'm all for it. It's a chance to go out there and make a name for himself in boxing. And I respect him, right? Because he fought John Bowser, who's a top contender. And now he's fighting Adrien Broner. So now you can't say he's not fighting nobody. He's fighting people now. So that's what it is there. For Broner, I'm going to say it like this, right? I'm going to say it like this for Broner. You're going to be a heavy favorite. You need to show a gap in class between you and Michael Williams Jr. You need to beat him. He needs to beat him, and he needs to beat him in sensational fashion. Because if you can't beat this guy in sensational fashion, then I think you know, you don't need to be mentioning the guys like Regis Prograis. Just being honest. Right? So that's what it is there. In that interview with Kind of Local Sports, Michael Williams Jr.'s father also revealed that, like, hey, what people don't realize in boxing is that, you know, a lot of times it's hard to build a fight. Like, if you don't have a manager or a big promotional machine behind you, it's hard, very hard to build a fighter. You know, it takes millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars to build a fighter, and they don't have that. They don't have that luxury, so they're fighting the kind of opponents that they can afford. And you see the records; it's not like opponents that you know of high value. So, you know, even if Michael Williams Jr. loses this fight, I hope he makes enough money from this fight so that moving forward he could actually pay for opponents to build his career even better. You know, so I'm looking forward to that. But interesting fight, man. Interesting fight. You know, it's kind of a crossroads fight where you got a guy in Broner who was once a champion trying to squeeze out the last little bits of his career. And then you got a guy, Michael Williams Jr., who has one of the most padded records I've ever seen in boxing, getting a chance to right his wrongs, you know, redemption, you know, second chances. I love it. I love this type of shit in boxing. So should be interesting. It's an interesting fight. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Adrien Broner versus Michael Williams Jr. Are you giving Michael Williams Jr. any chance? Or you know, does Adrien Broner mop the floor with him? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.